Hey, y'all, it's Crystal Nicole. So I was just having a conversation with someone online about this question that comes up far too much. And I think it's silly because no one ever really answers it the way I feel like it really should be answered. And it's a really loaded answer to this question. What do you bring to the table? I hate the question because really you bring everything to the table. And I think when people ask a question, typically it's the guy that asks the question. They're looking for someone to say, oh, I'm just going to make the house a home and I'm going to build it and I'm going to be nurturing. That's basic. So what you're really going to get out of someone that's being brought into a situation, a marriage, a house, is everything they've ever learned, done, developed, understood, feared, and experienced. That means you're going to get my flaws. You're going to get my fears. You're going to get my traumas. You're going to get every lesson I ever learned. You're going to get every lesson I didn't learn. You're going to get everything I've ever done well. You're going to get what I didn't do well because your life is a sum of your decisions. Therefore, when I walk into that door and into your house, you're going to get what I've become out of what I've been through. And sometimes that's beautiful, and sometimes it's not. And sometimes you can get a nurturing woman. You can get someone that knows how to build a house, that can cook and clean, they have no problem with it. But do you not know that that person possibly may have clinical depression? This person may have went through some stuff that they never healed from. What if they have nightmares? Are you someone that can handle that? What if they have fears of leaving the house or going out in crowds? Can you handle that? But at the same time, let's just say I'll use myself. I don't have nightmares and I haven't gone through stuff like that. But for myself, I can say that you're going to get every lesson I learned. You're going to get everything I've researched. You're going to get my network. You're going to get my family. You're going to get my understanding. You're going to get my level of wisdom. You're going to get every book that I read, every bond that I built with other people. That comes with me wherever I go. There are things I've been praying for years. And if that so happens to occur or happen, then those are answered prayers for us now. There are things that I've been working on for years and developing for years. Now that's us. There are things that I've been gravitating to, researching, learning, working on, building. Now that's ours. And it's the same thing because whatever man you choose and whoever you choose to lead, you got to make sure he done worked on some stuff and he can bring something to that table. You're going to also get his fears. You're going to also get his traumas. You're going to also get his insecurities. You're going to also get his concerns. Can you handle those things though? Are you equipped to handle it? Have you done the work that needs to be done to handle whatever he may have brought to that table? And this is the thing. People want it glamorous. They want to act like, oh, I want you to bring this to the table and everything is always something positive. They always say the good stuff. They always say, yeah, I'm going to make sure you eat. I'm going to make sure I lay it down in the bedroom. I'm going to make sure I don't abandon you. And okay, that's all good. But what about the other stuff? All that comes with you. It's a package deal on both ends. Why people never say it, I don't know. So tell me what's wrong with you. Tell me what you struggle with. Tell me your fears, your insecurities. Because I want to know early, could I handle that? Is that something I know how to manage? Is that something I know how to work with and around? Because if I never develop the skills necessary to handle what's wrong with you, it still ain't gonna work no matter how nurturing I am. And if you haven't developed the skills, and the patience and the tolerance to handle what might be wrong with me. I don't care what I bring to the table. It's not going to work. It's not going to work if you don't know how to work it, if you don't know how to manage it, if you don't know how to handle it, if you don't know what to do with it and what to do with me when I'm not at my best. The best, me being at my best, not going to matter. It's not. Me making the house a home ain't going to matter. Me cooking you a hot meal every day ain't going to matter. Because the other stuff matters. The other stuff has a weight to it, has a very heavy weight. And it all comes to the table. Y'all, even the stuff that whoever you deal with thinks about comes to the table. I want to know your thoughts. I want to know what you think about, because those ain't your thoughts no more. They're ours. I want your thoughts. And I'm going to tell you mine because I talk too much anyway. However, it comes to the table. I like the History Channel. I like the Animal Planet. You might want to watch sports. I might want to learn about the pyramids. I might want to see how a house was made. I might want to see how water turned into ice. It might be something silly and scientific. Nevertheless, would that irk your soul? Because that comes to the table. It does. Now, on the other end, this is where it gets good. Because let's say you found someone that is patient and understanding and knows how to manage you and knows how to manage your fears and your traumas and whatever insecurities you may have. They know and understand it. And those things are small, but you come loaded yourself with great characteristics and skills and understanding and wisdom and knowledge and information. Then what you do now is you and him can rock, because he knows how to manage your ugly stuff, and you know how to manage his ugly stuff. So now everything else you guys got going for each other or going for yourselves are now each other's. You get his network, he gets yours. This is how things multiply. Now you just multiply your network. His understanding mixed with your understanding, you have more understanding. His wisdom mixed with your wisdom, you just multiplied in wisdom. His resources mixed with your resources just multiplied. This is why I believe the Bible says when a man finds a wife, he finds favor, because things become multiplied. They're multiplied. You just took what I got, mixed it in with what you got, and you combine it together. You guys can balance each other out. Ours are, he's stronger in areas that you are not. And I believe that should be the case. I believe that you guys should help balance each other, not complete each other, because I think you need to be completing yourself. And I think you need to do the work that needs to be done before you try to bring anything to anybody's table. Though you may not be perfect, you shouldn't be walking around trying to go to nobody's table knowing you got some mess that you really need to deal with. Nevertheless, all of it come to the table. All of me, all of my understanding, my wisdom, my network, my resources, my finances, my credit, the way I manage life, the way I manage my day, the way I manage my finances, resources, all of it. It's a package deal. Can you handle that? Or is it okay for me just to be nurturing? Just to know how to decorate and clean and cook and make your day a lot better. Is that enough, though? It's not. It's cute. It's cute. This is why it's good to get to know people. What jobs did you work? What skills did you learn at those jobs? What do you know how to fix? What do you know how to make? What do you know how to build? What do you know how to do? What are you good at? What are you not so good at it? What do you like to do? What don't you like to do? What are your hobbies? All of that is coming to that table. What have you learned? What books have you read? Do you read? What do you believe in? What don't you believe in? What are your goals? Where do you plan on going in the next few years? Where do you see your family? Do you care about your family? Do you care about their well-being? Do you care about other people? How is your family? Do they like other people? Are they welcoming? Are they loving? Will they be a problem? Will you have in-law issues? Like, are you a mama's boy? Like, for real. Y'all, I can go on and on with this, but I promise you, like, best thing you can do is continue to learn and build and grow and develop whatever skill you can develop, because the better you are, the better your union is going to be, and get you somebody that believes in continuing to grow and learn and develop as well, because there is no such thing as stopping education. This world is evolving and it's going in places we ain't never seen it before. Learn as much as you can learn. That way you can bring the best you to that table, and you can also bring as much as you can and benefit that union, so those things can be multiplied. So yeah, it's definitely be nurturing, be sweet, be feminine, be considerate, be understanding, be loving. Don't be selfish, be selfless. But everything you've learned and dealt with and done that comes with you, you can't leave that stuff behind. It's a part of you. It's the reason why you are who you are. Bye, y'all.